Ha! I knew I'd learn that trick. So, hello, through. Are you going to work for me today? Oh no, it's gonna be like what's going on? Yeah, I get there. I'm like, thank you, email notification. Appreciate it, mate, for the emails. I just love when I have to go into emails, just clean out the thing that I already know what's going on. Hello. Hey, yeah. I had to look at my calendar and realize that it is Sunday for the most of the today. I thought it was Saturday, and then we should all give a round of applause to Random for letting me know that it's Sunday, since I thought it was Saturday until she's like, "Isn't it Saturday?" I'm like, "Isn't it Sunday?" I'm like, "Yeah, isn't it Saturday?" Looks at my calendar. Oh, it's Sunday. Well, let's do a stream. So sorry, mate. Yay, hey, mate. Are you going to ignore the gotcha vid for you? How are you gonna ignore the gotcha vid for you? What? Hey, hello, Xander. Star Wars yesterday. I said to play Star Wars because Minecraft TCT bores you. So people, Saturdays do sound similar. Yes, they do. How's all the good stuff, mate? Hey, Cat. Please play TF2. I probably could. I don't really have it set up. I'll have to do it tomorrow. But yeah, so I'm actually not on my house. If you guys... So something really bad happened yesterday, which I don't really want to go into. But let's just say I'm somewhere with decent internet, not great internet. Which is why I'm not playing any games. Plus I don't have access to most things. Anyway. So yeah, Sunday night chill zone. I was not prepped for this. I made better gotcha characters for you. Lol. Julian versus Random. Star Wars. I hope I know what happened. I won't say it. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. You know. Right now I'm at the hospital because unfortunately my mother got in a bad car accident yesterday, so I've been at the hospital most today. Yeah. So yes, I am streaming from the hospital, which is why I don't have access to the Xbox. What the devil was that? Scare the blazes out of me. It sounds like just outside the bloody window someone's shooting off a firework. I hope that got on camera. It scared the blazes out of me. So let's say house tour. I could probably do that. Hit to lead the party because of it. Fanfiction will be made now. What? Message retracted. Hospital. Blow the nose. Well, streaming from the hospital. Yes. I'm not going to talk about it. Talking about it 2 seconds later. Yeah, pretty much. Because I don't really know if I'm legally allowed to release this information. Yet, at least, because they don't know the cause of the accident. I don't know the cause of the accident, and neither did the police. They suspect the guy that was drunk. I mean, it was late at night. I shouldn't say late at night. It was decent at night. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm currently breaking the law or not. Because this is a public forum. So. Do you have... No. That's not why I'm at the hospital. I'm at the hospital because me mum got in a car accident. Send me your PayPal. No! my cat almost knocked me off over my cup of milk on the carpet. Like, exposed. I'm better at gotcha. Anyway, I'm just going to move on to the stories I have tonight, which I quickly wrote down. Summer camp. So when I was a tad bit younger, I went to summer camp. For scouts, I was in scouts, but I don't really want to talk about that. So, it was the first time I ever did anything for something. Usually, at that age, I just sat around and was like, yeah, I'm off for school. Yeah, no school for 3 months. We'll stay home. But I thought, since, I've kind of been stuck at home, barely doing anything for... Well, I shouldn't say barely do. I work quite daily, but, I've hung out with my mates once. So, yeah. But I thought back to then, it was a pretty good time. With, mate, I was like 7. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, I'm actually going to write that one down, so that's remembering of a camp I went to with the experience. Alright, so I'm just going to do, God, I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, so that's where I got my first knife. And I only remember that because there was one other quite weird thing that we had to do. So it was me and Furious, and we went to, where did we go? It was somewhere really wooded. But yeah, that's where I learned how to whittle soap, how to become a knight, and kill someone with foam, and how to make books using leather. That's what I learned at that camp. So yeah, I want to talk about the whittling soap. So when we first got there, today, scouts, you'll be earning your pocket knives. Your Swiss Guard Army knives, which I still have today. It's actually on top of my desk. I say too much. I realise I gotta stop saying Does our boy had a girl or a kiss before? Yes! I'll get to that soon. Actually, do I have it? I do have it listed out. Okay, so yeah, I will get to that. So, they're like, you get to earn your knives today. Alrighty then, scout leader, captain. I think I called him captain, but he was a scout leader. So, not again. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't say that. So they gave us a little bar of soap, and I'm just going, what? Why do you think? I'm talking to Furious. Why did they give us this bar of soap? I thought we were whittling today. Doesn't that require wood, not soap? And then he hands out a pocket knife. It wasn't ours professionally. It was just basically someone else's used pocket knife that they didn't want. Either that overturned. And we were instructed to carve an animal. So I went, okay, let's carve something. And I decided, I think I carved a giraffe. And it turned out really weird. There it is again. Who the bloody hell is shooting off fireworks? There's no boom. It's just like a mortar going off. That's generally concerning me. But anyway, so it does not turn out well. Furious decides to carve a cow. I'm still lonely to a single Pringle for life. No. That's what I said, mate. That's what I said. Huh. Again! I heard a pop that time. Who the It's what was it? It's the 19th of July. The 4th was a while ago. Hold on, I'll be right back. I just want to make sure they're not hitting the bloody house. Sorry everyone, I'm back. I just had to talk to the neighbours for a second, who were launching off the fireworks. I'll be right back. Put face and pillows and what? Wait, why does he left to see? Yeah, I'm back, everyone. I'm back. Sorry, yeah, people launching fireworks over in my lawn. So I was like, no, please don't do that. Alright, back to what I was talking about, which I... Anyway, so, yeah, we got our knives. And, yeah. The very next week, I cut my finger. So, good on me! So, no, you don't let an 8-year-old have a knife. Because he will cut himself. So next story, that was quite boring. So on the topic of camps, I thought I would go to another story I believe I haven't told. Fort Bragg. Fort Bragg was an awesome experience for me. It taught me, really how to do outdoors, how to survive in the outdoors. Because that's what they were teaching us, I believe, was survival skills. So the first day there, the bus trip was horrible as always, but when we first got there, they were like, okay, let's separate. Danny Riz! Hello, friend, I told you I would come. Welcome to the stream, mate. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. You are now a moderator of the channel. Hope you enjoy. Okay then. I don't. Okay. I'm just gonna leave that alone. Oops. Sorry. No problem, mate. It's no problem. Accidental. I know. So yeah, they sat us in these little rows. I was sitting on wood, and that was actually the first time I ever sat on wood. Like a wooden chair, wooden anything. And it was a wooden stump. Yeah! It was the first night. Well, okay, so they put us in this buddy system, and I was with a past mate named Chad. Now, Chad, I've only known him ever since we've been on the bus. So, not that well. And we have this rule where, if you have to use the bathroom during the night, you have to wake up your buddy and tell him, hey, can you come walk with me to the bathroom? That was like, maybe 3 meters away. So it's not that bad a distance. And, it was like a blocked off area, no one can just like walk on and be like, oh, hey, a child, let's steal him. Even the entrance, I remember the entrance, it was barely visible. And it looks like it just leads in nowhere. Because it was a gravel road. And if you missed the turn, you'd be like, oh yeah, there's nothing there. Because one, the forest had all blended in, and two, it actually cuts off into a dirt road from the gravel. So it's basically just a decent strip of, gravel, and then a dirt road blending in with the rest of the surroundings. Anyway, so it's the first night, and I wake up, it's around 12 in the morning, so I did bring a watch with me, and funny story, I broke that watch during that trip, but, yeah. Me nor my parents were too happy about that. I broke the watch. But what can you do, right? Anyway, so about 12 in the morning, I wake up and I feel Chad, nudging my arm. And then I turn my head and he's like really close to my face. He's like, so first thing I do, and I felt extra bad for doing this. And I'm going to wait to tell it because I hate Steam when it does this. It just pops up like randomly. It doesn't even give you a warning. It's just like, oh yeah, make sure you log in. Close, please, close. Anyway, yeah, okay, back to the story. So, when he first wakes me up, he's really close to my face. And because of that, it scared the living daylights out of me. I punch him. I left hook him in the face. I felt so bad. It's like, what was that for? I'm like, you scared the living daylights out of me, mate. I felt so bad. So I get out of bed. And that night, I will remember that night for the rest of my life. Because it just gets worse and worse. First, I left hook my mate in the face. Then, as I'm getting up, I step on, I don't even know what it was, but I stepped on something and it hissed at me. So that's twice now I've been scared of living daylights out of. Alright, and after being a little bit cautious, we get out of the the cabin that we were sleeping in. And this was the rest of the guys, because there was a guy's cabin and a girl's cabin. They didn't want to do, the female-male buddy system. Like, it was male-male, female-female. So we get to the bathroom. He's doing his thing. I'm, slowly waking up, rubbing my eyes. Then all of a sudden, there's this huge scream from the girls' cabin. And that scares, once again, the living daylights out of me. That wakes up everyone, because every single one of them screamed. It was like a bloody chain, one chain crinks, the other chain crinks. And I remember this was one blonde girl that came out running towards me. And it scared me. So what I did, and this is so cowardice, I ran away from her. I don't even remember what I was looking at, but I just was like, someone's chasing me. So I ran the other direction into the woods. And the thing is, I ran back to the cabin. I looped around, I left my mate there, and I looped back around to the guy's cabin. And then I saw it. Three more girls ran out, and behind them was a bloody raccoon. A bloody raccoon snuck into the girls' cabin. I felt so bad. I remember, thinking back to it now, a couple of years later, it's so, just, how? Because, when the counsellors, when everyone woke up and the whole thing was discussed, they had to figure out how the bloody thing got in. And the other way was the door. So because we were supposed to lock the doors at night to make sure, nothing can creep in. They checked that cabin from inch to inch. They couldn't find any other access point for a raccoon. It had to have been the door. And the thing is, the counsellors don't sleep with us, right? They sleep in their own cabin. They sleep in the counsellor's cabin. And then we had our own cabin. So we were expected to lock the doors at night. So obviously, either the lock broke on the girl's door, or they just didn't bloody lock the thing. Because if you don't lock it, basically all you have to do is just, lightly tap it, and it will open. So... So, yeah. Alright, so it's now the next morning. All the girls actually, see, this is kind of the sad part about it. Most of the guys had to leave the cabin so the girls could get some sleep. So what me and the other mates did is we slept against a tree. Let's just say we were nervous that night. But anyway, it's the morning now. And we're the first ones up because daybreak, it's quite bright when you're facing it. And the thing is, we were basically on like a beach, so there wasn't really a lot of trees blocking the sunlight. So when the sun shined, it shined. So what we decided to do was, because it was me and like 15 other mates. So what we decided to do, and I knew none of them, right? You know, they're in my class, but the thing is, because of, you know, poor, like, travelling, you know, I was with none of my mates, none of the nameable mates, like, you guys know Chad, I was with him. So what we decided to do was take a walk on the beach. And it was quite nice in the morning. I would say it's about like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. It's just the 15 of us, you know, taking a quite nice stroll. When when we see something bloody terrifying, right? So we're walking up one of those sand mounds. At the very like. Because they go, you know, it's a mound, so you go up and over. At the very bottom of the sand mound, we're at the top of, I looked down, and I bloody screamed again. It was the blonde-haired girl that ran towards me. She ran all the way to the beach. And at first I thought, I'm like, oh my god, it's a dead body. So we went down, and our brilliant minds decided, hey, I got a stick, let's poke it. So we poked it, and she woke up, and she's like, what the bloody hell are you doing? I thought you were dead, love. What do you mean, what the bloody hell am I doing? What are you doing? So we took her back to camp, and we all agreed never to discuss this again. Okay, so it's now 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm with my tour guide. Alright, and I don't remember, I think his name was Grizzly. It was either Grizzly or Bear, it was one of the two. But I know it was like some sort of... Yeah, anyway. Julian, I can see your messages through Penguin Stream, you know. Thumbs up. The Penguin has no comment on that. And so walking through the redwood forest, and it was actually quite beautiful. I mean, these bloody things are huge for trees. I mean, I grew up seeing, you know, the little sprouty things, you know, the little saplings, and maybe once in a while, every Christmas, a pine tree. And, you know, even the pine trees can get quite huge, but, you know, I always got the smaller ones. So, from going to, I guess, maybe like 12 feet pine trees to 100 to 200 feet redwoods was quite, you know, the eye gazer. But moving on from that. So, I remember he brought us this little, like, old camping area from... What are you saying? Was it the 1940s? I think it was the 1940s, 1950s. It was one or the other. But, you know, no one has really camped there since then. And, you know, he's giving his whole prep talk, and I thought, oh, this is boring. I've Grand Theft Auto San Andreas my phone, and I've unlocked the Sand Ferret. Good on you, mate. So, yeah. So, you know, I'm walking around, I'm like, this is boring. He's talking absolute nonsense to me. So, I look behind the log that he was closest to, and I spot something at the corner of my eye. There's a silver box here, inside the log. So, I pull it out, and I raise my hand, I'm like, sir, you know, there's this, you know, silver box here. And then I just see the utter, like, the definition of sadness in someone's eyes. And, he was a pretty happy guy. He was, like, cheerful and all this stuff, always. But the look of disappointment and sadness on his face, I will never forget. So, apparently, he had this whole elaborate thing to show us his collection of items he's found, at that campsite over the years. And, he's going to put on this big presentation about it. And I've ruined it. I felt so bad that day. My mind was like, what have I done? What have I done to this mate? He was just trying to give us a presentation on redwoods, and I was bored enough to ruin an actual fun presentation. So, yeah. Moving on from that, it is now around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and we pass a trail with many slugs, which, they call them banana slugs, but they're really kind of like slimy, yellow slugs. And they're huge things. So, probably the size of a banana they are. And, they can't, that day they split us up into, different groups. I think I was with 5 or 6 other people. So, we saw it and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a banana slug. So our leader, I'm just going to call him Grizz, actually picked it up and licked the thing. And I was like, why did he lick it? Because you lick banana slugs, he said. So, me being quite stupid, and I guess a tad bit brave, I'd take it out of his hand, and I licked the bloody thing. And there's consequences to that I will talk about later. So yeah, that night, the girls were back in their cabin, and they had it thoroughly searched before anyone went in. The counsellors had it thoroughly searched to make sure no raccoons went in. And that night they also had a counsellor sleep with them. So, yeah. Early morning on the second to last day. I'd say it's about like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm awake. Because, it was the most terrifying experience I've ever had, which actually caused me to develop arachnophobia. There was a spider. There was this, later, after killing it, I realised it was a black widow, but it was right on the tip of my nose. Since we had to look up, that's the most comfortable way of sleep is looking up. So I'm looking up, and then I wake up because I feel like, a tiny little crawling on my nose. I'm like, okay, what's going on? And there it is. On the tip of my nose, the black widow spider. And my eyes widen. I'm too afraid to say anything because there's a mate sleeping away from me, and he's in arm's range. So I could be just like, oh, hey, can you get it off? But no. So since around 3 in the morning, I've had my eyes wide open and a spider on my nose. Yeah, not the greatest. Actually, very, very terrifying experience. Would not recommend at all. Oh, okay, besides that point, we actually get to walk on the beach that day, and we find this giant mound, because we already explored most there, me and the 15 other people in the cabin. So yeah, we know it was going to happen. But then we found this huge one. I mean huge. You might as well call it a sodding mountain. How high it was. And, you're supposed to slide down the thing to get down. Because we had to climb it, and we could do it as much as we want for like 20 minutes. So I slid down it 2 times. And then me and Chad had the very bright idea to roll down this time instead of sleeping. Fun fact, somehow I was half AI. Asleep, and I went up and smashed it with both hands. So we started rolling down. It was fine, and then I don't know what I hit, but it actually sent me flying in the air for a couple seconds, and then crashing down. And that's when I called it quits. Now it's about midday, and we're at some rocks near the tip of the ocean, from land to ocean, and there's a ton of crabs on it. And that was the first time I've ever touched or seen a crab. I mean, they got the salmon shacks in England, but I've never seen a live one, right? I've never seen one that is actually still connected to itself, or to its limbs, I should say. So it was quite a fun experience for me. I mean, they were blue, they were purple, orange, red, all sorts of colours. And so my mate Chad, right, he picks up kind of a smaller one. It was about, I don't know. It was a tiny mate, it was a tiny little fella. And he was like, I want to keep him. And so I had from my own, oh mate, we can't keep him. We're part of the ocean, the part of the ecosystem. We can't keep it. He shoves it in his pocket. So a couple of minutes after he shoves it in his pocket, he's up on a rock. We're both up on a rock. We're on different rocks. Then he lets out a yelp, and then falls into the water. The crab pinched him in his pocket. I have actually been pinched by a crab before, so I know how much it hurts. It is bloody horrible. I do not recommend it. Do not go to a crab just to get pinched. It's not worth it, mate. It's not. So, yeah. Most of it is boring after that. So, now I'll go to the last hours. So, it is now the last day. We had breakfast. Oh! This completely went over me, and then I remembered. My nickname during this, we were all given nicknames. My mate Chad's nickname was Wash, because that's what he loved to do. Even because we had duties, right? Wash the dishes, tidy up the beds, all that stuff. So, what he would do is on the first day of washing, he actually enjoyed it so much that he volunteered every day until the very end. My nickname was Garfield. And, not just like, some random thing. It was like the tabby cat, Garfield. The one that likes the lasagna, yeah. And the reason I was named Garfield was because I liked eating cornbread. See, no one else in the boys' camp ate the cornbread. And, I took one bite of it. And I've had cornbread before. I enjoy cornbread. I'm like, hey, this is pretty good cornbread. And so what they would do, though I wouldn't eat it, each one at the very end of the meals would come over to me and just dump the cornbread on my plate. I'm like, I don't really want this much cornbread daily. But after a while, they started calling me like Garfield. I'm like, why can't Garfield? Because you eat the cornbread. How much does it hurt? Oh, it hurts. Yeah, really. Yeah, 1 of 10. So yeah, that's. I might make a T-shirt about that. That's a decent T-shirt. Corn Garfield, picture cornbread in his hand. So yeah. But it's now the final hours. We had breakfast. We actually got cleaning duty that morning. So, I was washing up dishes. Chat was like, oh yeah, best way to end. Yeah, he does. He loves lasagna, but for some reason they found that eating cornbread represents the tabby cat, Garfield. So yeah, if you want, you can ask, what was his name, Travis? My mate Travis, why they called me Garfield. I've asked him several times. He still hasn't come up with a relevant answer to why they called me Garfield on that trip. But yeah, so we finish our breakfast, we're washing the dishes. Chad is pleased because he loved washing the dishes. And we get on the bus and we say goodbye. So the buses actually had to stay there. They couldn't just go back and forth because it was like a 4-hour drive from my school to the Fort Bragg in California, which is where the camp was. So, as we got on the bus and started driving away, it's because you ate everything. I didn't eat everything. All I had was sodding cornbread, mate. But anyway, so we're coming back, right? And on the side of the bus was 3 banana slugs. So, yeah. Then we had the ride home. And here's the not so fortunate part. I got sick 2 days after coming home. And the first thing the doctor asked me is, did you eat or consume anything, possibly disgusting or naturous? Right, simple doctor questions. I said, I licked a banana slug. He's like, oh yeah, there you go. You don't lick the banana slugs. It's not good for you. So yeah. I was down for about 3 days, but then got back up and I was fine. The end. That was a long story. So yeah, I'll save this story for next time since I don't think I have enough time to tell it. So I'll save this next time. I'm going to do that one now, so I'm just going to cross it off. Yeah, I'm streaming tomorrow anyway. Oh my god, I will never. Okay. The first time I was in love with someone, right? How did the slug taste? It was disgusting. It was not. I don't know if I'll say I regret doing it. But, getting sick wasn't... I don't think it's worth it. Um, so yeah, the first time I was in love, I was. It's a sensitive subject. All right, I'm just gonna say that. So I was. I would say it's freshman year. Was it freshman year? Close enough. Oh, it's not over. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna be ending it at probably an hour 10 or maybe an hour 20. Because it's quite cold in here. I don't really like. I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt in a cold room. So yeah. So it was freshman year, and I was really, really, really bored. So was no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't her. We're actually good friends now, ever since then. But no, it wasn't her. So. This ties in with another story that I believe I've told. It was the first, yeah. Anyway, her name was Elizabeth. She was beautiful. She was smart. She was tall. And she was in the same grade as me, so we actually had a couple of classes together, which was really nice. And no, she wasn't blonde. She was a brunette. So, yeah. Though no discrimination. I have a lot of blonde friends. I myself, at a younger age, was blonde. I'm actually a dirty blonde. They said chill. They meant chill because me and Penguin are cold. Very nice, mate. Very nice. But yeah, so we took one course in certain together. It was an engineering course. Elizabeth, yes, her name was Elizabeth. What is that color? I don't know. It's kind of like a brownish red. Besides the point, FNAF is real, like brownish. So yeah. we were assigned a project together, and I was in my mind back then. I was like, yes, thank you, teacher, thank you for doing this. So yeah, we had to construct a, little phone thing. Like it was basically we had to design a new phone holder system. And we actually did it. We used wood and created one. So yeah. Actually, I believe. Did I find it yesterday? Besides the point. So after finishing the project, we got a good score on it. And that's when, after class, I said, hey, can you stay after class? And I asked her, hey, would you like to... A kid in FNAF is called Elizabeth. Anyway. So she said yes. I asked her on a date. She said yes. And the first time we actually weren't, saw each other in that sort of famish. I don't know, this stuff is really embarrassing to talk about now that I think about it. But I thought, why not? Why not? So we met at what was it? The public pool. Um, so I going there, and this is. I don't even know why. Why was I that stupid? So we decided, for the first day, we were going to go to the public pool. She came in a bathing suit, right? I came like I was going to go boating, right? So I thought, in my mind, I'm like, okay, we're going to get there, we're going to play some pool, we're going to do some ice hockey. Maybe watch a show, play a game, that sort of thing. When, we were supposed to go swimming. So I did not bring swimming clothes. God. So, she went in first. She was like, oh yeah, you should come in. I'm like, no, I don't really have any bathing clothes, but... So I sat down for a minute. And then felt really bored, so I just went in wearing all my clothes. It was a lot of weight. Yeah. Hmm. This just makes me sad. Because, she's my ex-girlfriend now. Right. I mean, I've been through her and then another. And then here I am. So. Did you get a kiss? Yes, actually. And it was really weird. So, we were swimming around. Oh. And she's gonna kill me if I say it. Yes, she's my ex-girlfriend. Yes. I swear. Because she knows I have a YouTube channel. She's actually subscribed. I just don't know if she watches any recent content or not. So I might have to private list this. Because she's going to bloody murder me if I say this live. But I'm going to do it anyway. I don't know if I'm going to be alive tomorrow. So if there's a stream, then I am. If there's no stream, then I'm most likely dead. So, we're swimming around underwater. And all of a sudden, she turns me around, so we're facing up directions. Oh, God. I'm hoping she doesn't watch my videos. Just delete this. I don't like deleting it. I don't like deleting videos. I only delete videos if I absolutely have to. It's my number one rule. Don't delete the videos. And so she turns me around, both underwater, and she kisses me. Underneath the water. And that, everyone, is my first kiss. I'm going to go lock my door now. Give me a second. Let me lock the door. Okay, the door is locked. I'm hoping the window is too. Well, that was one of the most embarrassing moments in my life. Oh, you spilled some good tea. That's juicy. Yeah, things got a little, at least in my opinion, a bit. Yeah, she's definitely gonna murder me. All right, so I'm probably gonna be dead tomorrow morning. I'm probably not even gonna survive the night. I'll be dead when the stream ends. Maybe she'll break through the bloody door and kill me while the stream's still going on. Not very romantic, but cute. I like it. Thumbs up, good story. Oh God. Salutes to you, mate. So I'm just gonna. Oh, I don't know if we should keep talking about it or not. I think I'm just gonna try to keep this as PG as possible. Alright, this next portion, right? So, in my opinion, things moved fast, quite rapidly. Yeah. Alright, so, you know, the first date went well, at least in my opinion. And you know, we did that for a couple of times. Not underwater, but yeah. Wait, I remember she's my uncle's cousin's. Oh, bollocks. Someone liked your comment. Ah. I'm actually scared for my life. I'm generally scared for my life. I might be sleeping in the office tonight. Anyway, so yeah, things moved fast, quite too much for my pace. So it's now date 5, and once again we're at the swimming pool. The thing is, it's around closing time, right? And yeah, so most people are gone. Yeah, I'm going to die tonight. If I say this, I'm going to die tonight. God. I mean, oh. Just drink a bunch of coffee and put on a nighter, you'll be very alert. Anyway, so. Oh God. Okay. Okay. I just typed something cool. It's just type the fool and say, how you like chairs? Hey penguin, going to go, getting tired, going to bed. Good night, mate. Sorry, I'm not really focused. I'm kind of watching the door right now. Okay, so I'm just going to sneak behind the table here. So if she does barge into this room, I will not die. Hey, speaking of pulling an all-nighter, how's about you stream all night? I don't know if we can do that. Okay, so, alright, it's the 5th day, and you know, given enough in the chat for our fallen brother. Penguin is not going to sleep today. Probably not. Okay. So, it's around closing time there, which means barely anyone's there. And, you know, she decides to get out, so, you know, that's fine, you know, I'll just... Because I like just, you know, sitting in the water, especially when it's quite peaceful. It's really, really nice then. And... Put your bed at the door. I don't have my bed with me, mate. I would have to go home right now. I'm at the hospital. I could probably... You know, if I could probably move the tables and barricade the door. But I don't know if I should do that. Because that might be like, hey, you know, we're not going to let you sit in here and do your streams if you're just going to barricade the door. So she starts removing clothing. There you go. She doesn't remove the bottom. She just removes the top. Right? And that's where I call it quits. So, as soon as I see that, I get up and I'm like, oh yeah, look at the time, we have to go, good night, yeah, cheers. Be back in 5 weeks. Yeah, let's just say I was less than prepared for that. I was not at all prepared, to be honest with you. What happened? It did indeed happen. Hmm. I think that's enough of that story. That's enough of that story. Let's move on to something which doesn't give me not only anxiety, but is not uncomfortable to talk about. Bro, you just saw something at you and it turned your account. Hey, if she bursts through the door, then I'll buy her some food. She'll leave you alone. Girls love food. She would be satisfied just for a guy. The thing is, I'm in the cafeteria. So... But don't quote me on that. Call 911, Penguin. Well, I mean... okay, I might actually. Test, that's right. So, either tomorrow or now, I guess. I might as well do it now. What's the point of making a video which I can just explain in like a minute? That's like in streaming. Thanks, mate. So, I'm going to be holding a contest for all the gotcha YouTubers that are subscribed to the channel. I want to see who can make, you know, because I basically want you to create a penguin character, right, for a new series I want to start just on that subject, just on the subject of Gotcha Life. Because my sister really wants me to. And now my niece. And I can't say no to my niece. So, yeah. Thing is, I need a character. And I thought, hey, you know, a lot of people have, you know, posted videos just on creating a character for me. So, why not make it a competition? So, either you can post videos about it, or I will send you my Gmail, and you can just send them to me through mail. And I'll put them on either a video or a stream that I'm currently doing. So, yeah. There's that. So, create it away. And best of luck to all of you. Not me, I'm a plush altogether. I can't you say no to your niece? Well, she's young and I technically already made my entry. Yes, you did. Penguin, here's mine, mate. Very nice! So yeah, took care of the contest. How much were we at? 6! An hour and 6 minutes. Okay. Not allowed to email. I could just re-upload mine. No problem. So, yeah. So, something really weird happened to me the other day. So, as you all know, I have a job besides, you know, doing YouTube and stuff. So, I'm rarely home at this point. Like, I'm home, I think, maybe 3 days out of the week, which includes Sundays. Yeah, Saturdays and Sundays. Hey, Penguin. Yeah, what's up? Now back to the... No, I'm not going back there. I'm not going back there. I think I've said enough to already serve out the death sentence. Yeah, the real question I have in my mind is, will the penguin be lynched or will the penguin be shot? So I don't believe that she really wants to stab me, but I do believe she will do that. One of the two. Hey Penguin, I have to ask you something. No problem. So after the question, I'll move on to the next kind of thing that happened. My bad, no problem, mate. No problem. Don't worry about it. She might I hope not. I hope she doesn't want revenge. Would you like... Let's hope not, yeah. So there's actually more that happened in that kind of range and area between us. So... yeah. You know what? When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will finish that story. Would you like me to... a cup of tea? Yeah. I would love to have a cup of tea right now, actually. Earl Grey hot. Thank you very much. Hashtag penguin lines. I thought I sent you those. Did I not? I'll have to check. Uh, when you get 1,000 subs, if you're alive. Yeah, that's if I'm alive. If I'm not alive, well then, good question. I should create a channel will. I think I might give the channel to my other mates if I die. Either that or to, hopefully, if I live long enough, I might pass it on to my next generation, or either that or to my mates, or maybe my brother. I don't know. Make you an intro for when you upload a video. I'm pretty good at editing. I'll be happy to make one for you, please. I want to make you one for someone. Oh, sure. I have the urge to put my skills to work. Yeah, sure. I would love the one, because the one I've been using for a decent bit, Furious is actually really ticked off at me for continuously using that. Make a secret channel. The everyday, paint. I might do that. I don't know. But yeah, so it's the other day, and I'm working on a job site. I'm in the middle of, grinding away. And then I get a phone call from someone which I haven't talked to since a certain stream. So, for those who are new, you probably don't know about this, but I believe maybe 2 to 3 months ago, I did a Battlefield 1 live stream where at the very beginning I got a phone call from, at that time, my girlfriend saying she wants to break up with me. And after that, I was streaming, so the show must go on. But I was quite sad about that because I thought we were a pretty good fit. And when it comes to the story, I need your advice on what to do. Right, so out of nowhere, we haven't talked since that stream day. She calls me on the phone. And so, of course, I pick up. I'm not rude like that. So I pick up, I'm like, hello. She's like, oh, hey, how have you been doing? Like, I'm fine. How are you? She's like, oh, I'm good. And we talk for a minute. At the very end, she says, would you like to date me again? Would you go out with me? And then I hung up the phone. Because when it comes to this, I've never, after dating, I would love to talk with them. They just don't want to talk with me. I've never been asked this before. From what I've heard, it's not good to date an ex. I mean, a prime example was actually Furious. He broke up with his previous girlfriend and then redated and then broke up again like a week later. So the thing is, I've never been asked, and I really liked her. For a tad bit, I thought she was the one, and then break up. So I don't really know what to do. It's been a couple of days. It's been about like 3 days, and I've gotten some advice, but I thought, why not reach out to the channel? Let's get their advice on it and what to do, and I'll just take the majority vote. So, thank you, no problem. Rip, amazing. Oh, you left her on read. I did. I feel kind of bad about it now, actually, but I don't really know what to do. So, yeah. What's your guys' advice on it? Mates in love, come together and help me solve a problem I have never been presented before. Please. And thank you. She's watching the stream. Shit. Okay. I almost cursed there, I'm sorry. That actually scared the living daylights out of me. She's watching the stream. Oh god. Hey Penguin, who do you think is the most OG person here? What does OG mean? I mean, I've heard it before, but I don't know what it means. Well, we never dated a girl. Well, I guess. But my new one. Well, this channel got my new one. I just, you know, it's not like I broke up with her. She broke up with me. I thought we were a really good match. I don't even get the reason why she broke up with me. For some reason, I never get the reason. My first one, I didn't get a reason. I mean, we're still friends, but we don't. Because of that, you know, we don't really like to bring up our personal things. But yeah, I never got the reason. So, who do you think has been on your channel the longest out of the people who are here? Ryan. My mate Ryan has been here the longest. No. Who is it? It's either... what's his name? Something Creeper. Or it's Foxy. I think they've been here the longest. I don't remember who was my first subscriber. It might have been Frantic Megs, actually. Because it started off, we both had a channel at the same time, and then his channel went away or died because he didn't want to do it anymore. But he didn't delete his channel. He just stopped posting on it. And then came Ryan, wanted to do a channel. I'll probably say Friendstick Mags, actually. If not Friendstick Mags, then Foxy, then Something Creeper, then Ryan. I've been here before 50. Oh, you'll find a better fish. Thanks, mate. Oh yeah, Ryan. I thought in the channel chat, I was your 98th, I believe. Lol. I was the 38th, maybe. Yeah, I would have to go back and look at some, because I swear, it was either my third or fourth video where I announced my subscribers and I was like, oh, thank you so much. I have to go to the dentist. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for popping up the stream tonight. But yeah, so I don't know, Stream Killer. I think, I don't know. I think I might say no, but you know, I just don't. I don't like making people upset. That's like, I think I would rather die than make someone upset. You know, I hate being the one to give the bad news. I'm that person. Penguin, I'm nervous. Oh, don't be nervous. I'll be alright. Have a couple of cold ones with her. Yes, Penguin. You cold. Also, true colours. That's a good one. Good on you, Paddy. You called? Yes, Penguin, you called? Um, so I would probably say no. I don't want to be, I don't want to make her upset. I hate when people get upset, especially with me. I don't like when people are upset with me. I've had a couple people in my life upset with me, and I hated it. I tried everything in my power to fix it. Some it did actually work. Um. Oh, KK's here. Welcome to the stream, KK. Hey tonight, love. Penguin, I have a TikTok. Good for you. I would probably use it a lot actually. Because I don't quote me on this, but I believe the US is going to ban it. I think. So, I don't know. Bro, if he gave her a cold one, my man's not gonna not come back. 16 in the chat. XD. What is it? Well, she said no. Well, she and no. Well, yes and no. Huh. No. I don't want to do any of these. I don't like that comment. You're not KK. You're not this. You're anything but this. Good night, Andrew. Thanks for coming on the stream, mate. Hope to see you tomorrow. If I am tomorrow. Hopefully. Yeah, KK. I might die tonight. So yeah. Thanks for coming on. You might be one of the final viewers that I talk to. Moving on. So I don't know. I'll bring it back up in tomorrow's stream because tomorrow I'm gonna let her know either yes, I'll do it, or no, I won't. Minecraft Realms. I should probably renew my realm. The last time I renewed my realm, I think it was like 2017. It's my user. Oh. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to remove it. You shouldn't call yourself that. No, you're not. You're not like that at all. If you're live tomorrow, I will go live. I will be there. I think that's when I feel like I'm not gonna die tonight, but I'm going to die tomorrow, because it's like what time is it? It's 10:40 at night. I feel like she either is asleep or is creating a plan. If you're alive, then make the stream titled "I lived, I survived the night." I like self-hate. Well, I mean, you enjoy it, but I'm not necessarily gonna say, good. You know, I'm happy for you. I mean, I don't really know what to say in this situation. Chewing on your neck at night. Ew, okay. She better not jump scare him. I think she might, because tomorrow I'm either going to do a DDLC stream or I might resume the Minecraft war. Penguin, I survived one night, guys. Let's see how many bits I survived before she kills me. Day 100, night 105. I think I hear someone creeping around upstairs. There's no one home. What the devil's going on? Day, night 110. I think someone is looking at me in the closet. I think I'm gonna die tomorrow. Night 111. Oh god, she's stabbing me! Oh god, this is the end of playing those games. I enjoy it. Me, oh god. I haven't gotten a notification in like an hour. Uh-oh. KK, are you a... Oh. I got hate and I enjoy it a lot. What's that? It would be masochism, actually. Well, I mean... Isn't masochism like physical pain? I don't know, I have to look at the definition. Hold on. Masochism. A tendency to derive pleasure, especially sexual gratification, from one's own pain or humiliation. In general use, the enjoyment of what appears to be painful or tiresome. Okay then. Have you heard of the pink or whale challenge? No. Well, chat's no. Go to the bottom of the chat, please. Do that. Will I enjoy my pain and happiness? Not sexually. Do the pink whale challenge. No, so that one basically like pain. Yeah, I thought it was just physical pain, not mental pain, but apparently they're like mental pain as well. Penguins just do the pink whale challenge. Is it like pink whale? Is it like something to do with cancer awareness or something? Like we have to wear the pink shirt for a day, and then the next day you get like a little red ribbon. Then have to wear like, you have the option of wearing a dress. I don't know. That's what I grew up to. So, everyone should do the pink whale challenge. No, I don't have to. Both. Why do you think I enjoy pain sexually? I don't understand that question. I don't believe that. I mean, you clearly stated you don't. Where is it? Yeah, right here. It's obviously happiness, not so. Yeah. Look up the pink whale challenge. Guys, this is a test? Okay, no hate. It's the opposite of the blue whale challenge. What is the blue whale challenge? Hold on. Pink whale
Challenge. Pink Whale Challenge. What is the Pink Whale Challenge? What is the Pink Whale Challenge? Can it kill its evil twin brother? With the Blue Whale Challenge continuing regularly its ugly head worldwide, the Pink Whale Challenge comes as a measure to encourage life instead of... Why is this on India Today? Oh God. For those who don't know, the Blue Whale Challenge is an online game that lays down a number of tasks before whoever chooses to play it. These tasks count down from physiologically twisted games to self-inflict wounds and ultimately suicide. Having originated in Russia in 2013, dear God. My one question is, why would you, in God's name, why would you design a game that will ultimately lead to a person's death? Well, why would you do that? I mean, there's children playing this game. A 14-year-old boy played this game and died. It's not grown men who are playing this game, it's sodding children. The question is why? Why is this allowed? How is this given public access? How do you access this? Why? Why do you do this? Why do you want a person to ultimately die? You are not death. And you are anything but God. You cannot take and give life. No one is born with that ability. I will never forgive that person for what he did. If any of you ever meet the person who designed that game, I want you to tell them that Paint Plays Games will never forgive them. There's only one other person in my life who I'll never forgive. and they've just made the list. I will never forgive them for their actions. Okay. So I want to end this on a good topic. This is not. I designed this series to make people enjoy themselves. You know, everyone to relax, to do what you want, talk with others. You know, enjoy your time on the channel, enjoy your time on the stream. I don't really want it to be a type of downer thing. You know. That's for other streams, not this one. So I want to end this stream on a good note. What's something good? Oh yeah, so I want to thank you all for the ongoing channel growth. I really do appreciate it. And with every time someone subscribes, the closer we get to our ultimate goal. Yeah. Chill zone, not no place for show negative vibes. I think I'm gonna throw up from nervousness. Oh, don't do that. This is not Sunday night. Yeah. Penguins Lions, new subject. Gotta think of a quick little story. Because I was supposed to end the stream a tad bit ago, but I decided to keep it going. I actually have to leave soon before they kick me out. Because I can only stay till... Oh, okay, so I have 9 minutes left. Okay, let's see what I can do in 9 minutes. No, I got like 7 minutes. Alright, what can I do in 7 minutes? Because I gotta pick up and get out of here. Hospital closes to visitors at 11 o'clock. Oh, what's it? What was it? NASA has launched. It was either NASA or SpaceX has launched a new generation Mars rover that should land. What was it? 2024 on Mars. So yeah, it's called Perseverance. Yeah. I don't really have a lot of good things to talk about. The Battlefield series is coming to Steam, or is on Steam. And we get new computers soon, hopefully, if it finally arrives. Listen to my TikTok At least no TikTok bad. IDC. Oh, that's a new one. What does IDC mean? I don't. What? Let's see. Guys, are you mad at me? No. I'm crying. I don't cry. Crying from the stress. I feel so bad. Don't worry about it. SpaceX is the name of the rocket. Right, it's Falcon, mate. SpaceX is a company. It's owned by Elon Musk, also known as the guy that made the Tesla cars. I like it, and if you don't, never mind. Spaghetti penguin lines. I said spaghetti lines. I don't know, I got spaghetti on the brain since I went to, was it Olive Garden tonight? I got some spaghetti. So what's it? Guys, I play Roblox, Minecraft, BG, and Fortnite. Please don't hate. I play Minecraft and a tad bit of Roblox when I know some people are on to record. I played Fortnite a while ago. I'm still trying to get it back from my brother, my account, but he won't give it up. And now he's in Arizona again, so yeah. My life is a lie. Andrew, mate, as one of my closest channel mates, your life is whatever you make of it. So make it a good one. Guys, I played Roblox, Minecraft. Oh, I already read that. Fortnite, bruh, nah. Fam. I play Minecraft too. Yeah, I also play Minecraft. Guys, I'm really, really sorry. No problem. It's not your problem, random. Hello, Apple Software. I haven't seen you in a tad bit. How you doing? Yeah, you're not responding? Well, that's great. I appreciate that. So, yeah, good on you. Can you just pop off the screen then? How about let's do this? Aqua is good waifu. Good. I don't play Fortnite that much. Good. KK, do you still hate me? Okay. So, what time is it? It's 10:55, which means I have about a minute left. So, I want to thank you all for tonight's stream. I really do appreciate you all. Have a wonderful night. Random, don't worry about the dentist. And if you do get worried, just say, hey, can you give me some laughing gas? And I'll be fine, because I will go to sleepy sleep. And there you can dream of Penguin not being dead on a live stream. Murdered by Elizabeth, who I'm pretty sure is coming for me. Paddy does not say good or bad things about me. Oh, Paddy does the song tag. Wait, okay, from your ex, do you live in Arizona? I do not. I live in California. Close, but no cigar. 98 feature on it. Survive the song. Wait, I already read that. Again, I see it as spaghetti lines. Please, bye everyone. Penguin lines. It's 10:56 for me. It is also, well, it's 10:57 now. Alright, so, thank you all, and goodbye! See you tomorrow if I'm alive.